Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 12 of Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition, a game by Klei. Well, in the very long last episode, we really got the base mostly finished, and we particularly started the cooling loop for the kitchen. I also started a cooling loop all around the base that I'm going to need to complete today, and my cooling basin's right here, which I need to get repairing. You know what, I'm going to need to make a hole right here, which is going to make this unusable. I'm going to also need a hole right here. I'm going to start needing to fill these things with water. And I'm going to explain. So basically, this center is going to be extremely cold, and these doors are going to transfer heat to each side, and we're going to get to control each side temperature based on a thermosensor. So if I put a thermosensor right here and right here, and automation wire. Right now, I'm not going to connect to the doors because I don't want this to I don't want the door to become locked. But basically, there's going to be a thermal sensor here that's going to try and keep this place at always at below 20 degree. That's going to be the whole cooling loop for my base. This one is just to get ready. I'm not going to use it yet, but probably going to use it for a sleet wheat farm at some point. So I'm going to need some sleet wheat to be at 4 degree or something like that. Okay, so that's all good. And to fill this up, we're going to need, you know what? Let's just deconstruct these. Oh, deconstruct the building. And we're going to put we're going to connect the water up here. Probably like so. And bring it up. Like this right here. This is how we're going to bring purified water in those basins. Okay, so we're going to need that. And we're going to need to set up the second row of suit because my goal today is to start using the apartment complex fully. Like I want to migrate all of the dupes over to here and just sleep in those beautiful rooms. One thing that I made a mistake of is that once I complete a recording, I need to I go escape, and I do save as, and I create like a save at the right point to be able to continue. When I recorded the time lapse, I didn't save immediately. And when I went to save, I lost the day because what happened is that it automatically saved at the end of each day. So I quit the game without saving, so I lost the current day. Like I lost a couple of hours from, I think I was around here when I stopped recording. So some orders got lost. Let's check here quickly what we have. We're not taking food. Yeah, we're going to take another week's worth. And let's go to the other planet and you'll see. As you can see, this, if you remember, I had added like this. And I had brought a power cable down here. And I had put this right here. A pump. This is kind of missing, okay? I'm going to let that get built, and we're also going to deconstruct these two things, and we're going to complete the floor. The idea is that I really want to close this base today. Like right here, same thing. I want to be in a situation where I'm going to be in suits. So going to be 1, 1, 2, 1, like this. Perfect. So I'm going to be able to start the suits here. And the reason I want to start the suits ASAP is that I'm going to have to build my power system above, which means, sorry, my power system. I'm going to need to build my, oh God, talk, please. My solar panels, which is going to be passively generating power for this base. Okay. I'm just going to let that continue while we go back to the other world and we can start concentrating on a couple of things. So first thing first, we're going to deconstruct all of the suit bay and we're going to disable the building so no one takes a suit because right now we don't need to work in here anymore. We don't need these suits and I want to get these suit backs to put it in bays over here. Let's deconstruct this and we're just going to make another level similar here and the rest is, oh, We're out of granite. Yeah, of course. So we're going to need granite. We're going to need a lot more granite and a lot more igneous rock. So what we're going to do here, this is a ton of granite, and there's also a lot of igneous rock. So we're going to start a passive, we're going to have as a passive, oh, no, I want this to be made out of copper, not of iron. I want to keep my iron for steel. I'm just going to go like this, and this is going to start going into lower levels. And when we get to here, this is all good granite, and then we'll go up here for igneous rock. This. Perfect. So they're going to get here at some point slowly. And while we're doing, like, while we're paying attention to more important projects. Okay, I'm going to need a ton of copper. So right here, I'm going to say 57 copper. And I'm going to remove this and remove this for now because I really just want the copper. I want to concentrate on the copper, and ooh, my cooling water is getting very low. And this is completely stopped. Why? It's completely stopped because, oh, we're full on water. So I added a couple of buckets of water, and it's like we have so much water now. You know what? Let's burn a little bit of water by producing more oxygen, because anyway, we're not at... Oh, we have tons of oxygen. Thought we didn't have that. Oh, the insufficient... This is a stupid mistake from myself. The insufficient oxygen generation is because I'm using more than I'm creating. Okay, so back here, we need the refinement to be... We need a refiner, a water sieve like so. And we're going to need to... Will that let us reach both? I think it will. And we're going to need to... Well, we already brought the water. So basically the reason I'm doing that is that so that I can start filling this with water. So now I can deconstruct this machine. And you know what? Let's just accelerate things a little bit. Sometimes, like, that's my biggest problem with this game, is that when you start having too many projects, it becomes hard to manage which one you want to prioritize. And you end up always making the well, I end up always making the priority a bit too high. Okay. So we're also going to say, like, concentrate on getting these things done so we can close this off. Like this. And I want the water to start flowing in here, but I want to... Oh, I was like, where did you come from with a suit? You know what? There's no need for suits here anymore either. So let's just deconstruct this. Okay, and now you're going to unequip your suit, unequip your suit, unequip your suit, unequip your suit. Perfect. And then we can deconstruct all of these. Okay, so this is all going great. They don't need suits here. There's no dirt, there's no, like, germs, there's no nothing that's problematic. I'm digging this out so I can have access to the bottom, because now I'm going to want to get all of this. No, I can still get a little bit of liquid from here at this moment. Is this starting? I also need to prioritize this. And here we're going to want to send a red signal at the beginning. Just going to wait a little bit on this project while this is building. We're going to go to the next level, next planet, and check what's going on here. Okay, one of the things that I also want to do is, like, in this planet, I want to strip mine everything except the cold biome. Like, I just want to strip mine this whole place on this side and get the ethanol flowing. Oh, colony achievement. What is it? Hey, super sustainable. This is amazing. It means we can now use coal. We can use any kind of power. To be honest, we're not hurting for power right now, so I don't need to rush anything. Oh, let me check this. Okay, so this is filling and this got processing. Why is it stopped? Because I'm out of power. See that? Yeah, these guys are really dumb. they're concentrating on this because there's nothing else to be done right now. So we're going to need some more stable power. So let's just go up in the sky, and let's just the rule of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 here, 3, 4. 1 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 here, and yeah, this is high enough. Okay. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where we're going to make this planet gets hit by asteroids. Okay. So we need to put some bunker doors. And we're going to put one here and one here. And then we're going to put as much as we can down this way. Okay. So this is going to be our bunker doors. And under it here, we're going to have our solar panels. So we're going to also need some power cable. Heavy wet wire coming down like this. Something like that. And coming down here. Oh. Okay, just give me a second. So here we're going to need a wire bridge. And here we're going to need to deconstruct that to get a... I'll do that later once it's connected. And here we'll put like a heavy joint watt plate right here. That should be all good right now. You don't need this one to be connected, so I'll just do this for now. Aha. Let's remove that and let's deconstruct that also. Oh, there's a plug slug stuck right here. And we can now deconstruct this one. Once we deconstruct this one, we'll be able to finish the ladder. And yeah, they've got enough order to have things to work around, so we can go back to the next base. Oh, and water started getting in. Perfect. So we can now close this off. Let's prioritize that a little bit. Do I have enough steel? Ooh. 1480. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just going to barely have enough steel to do this. Great. So here he's going to just be closing this part off. And now that this part is closed off, we can now do this part and also put some tiles right here. Let's prioritize this to 7. All great. So we'll let that fill up to the top. The more mass you have, the easier it is to cool or to pass heating or cooling without affecting. But it's going to take a long while to cool all that down because it's at 29 degrees right now. So this is just pumping from here as much as possible. And once it no longer pumps from here, we're going to connect from this side. Let's just cut this off right now. Going to get from both sides. And right here, we really need some more cooling. So what I'm going to do, if you look at this right here, this is extremely cold water. So at this point, I'm going to have to bring that water upstairs to use it. Wait, I have some, let's just grab that. And, oh, just give me a moment. I need to make sure that I'm not screwing up. So I'm going to go like this to bring it in here. I'm going to disconnect this to make sure that we're not getting any of the brine. So now we're going to use, we're not going to use brine to cool anymore. We're going to be using polluted water, which means that here we're going to need a filter. So let's just grab a plumbing liquid filter that we'll put right here. Right? And so we'll bring in here, out of here, and then we're going to disconnect these two. So this, oh, no. We can't put it here. Sorry. I hate when it doesn't cancel everything. Okay, so that's not a good idea. So basically, this is to bring brine from the other side. We're going to need to put our our filtering solution right here. Let's unpause. And so we're going to want to bring on this line. Like this. That's where we're going to bring the polluted water. So we're going to want polluted water down here, brine down here, and this like this. Yeah, perfect. So let's just prioritize that super fast. Like right now, I still have a whole... Oh no! Oh no! Emergency! Did I get any polluted blob? Not a single one. Whew. Wow. That almost went really bad. So we're going to have... How am I going to solve this now? Now I need everything to go through this filter. Okay. Like this. Like this. No, sorry. Like this. And this is going to be brine. Liquid output brine. I thought that it would empty the brine first. Oh, I almost screwed up. I got so lucky that I was able to catch this on time. Whew. Okay. Come on. Can you just please finish this? Oh, your prioritization sometimes, game. Sometimes your prioritization is not amazing. We're going to cut this right here. And this right here. And perfect. So this one blob went this way. If I cut this and I do that, I'm going to be able to send this blob this way. Perfect. So now there must be a brine blob stuck in here. You know what? Look at this. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever done. These are gone. And now we can reopen this. These two blobs are going right there. And do this. Oh, we fixed it. We fixed it and we did not make a single mess. Beautiful. Okay, so this is going to get stuck on water. So we need to bring this right here. I'm going to use a different one because it's going to be easier to dump it back in here. Because this is, anyway, it's at -1. Well, it's at 6, 9. Like the difference in temperature is kind of surprising. Let's see what we have now in... Oh, lime. Always take lime. Always, always, always take lime. What I'd really like, though, is a pip. So I can start doing my nature reserve right here. I need to not forget to also check in on this. Let's put some steel like this and like this. Who's suffocating? Oh, you idiot. Oh, you stupid, stupid idiot. Oh, please. I call him an idiot, but if I'm honest, I'm the idiot. So let's fix that problem immediately. What we want is a signal switch here and here. And then we want an automation wire like this. And one like this. And we're going to want to power these doors. If you power them, they open and close so much faster. So power, we're going to need some conductive wire and... this, and let's go down the stairs like this into here, and then let's just put a conductive wire bridge here and here, and then we're going to put a little battery a little power converter, or what is it called, a power transformer like this. Great, so they have all that to build. You know what? I'm going to put this one on priority 1. Because then he can walk on top. We want to make the door before we put the solar panel, or else problems are going to arise. And right here, what's the situation? It's really a question of no power whatsoever. So we have enough water in the bathroom, though. So it's properly primed. So we'll just deconstruct that. And we'll start cleaning some water passively right here. Just grab this and twist it around. And then we're going to bring this in here. And we're going to bring it back right here cleaned. So I don't know what we're going to use it for yet, but we're going to have a little bit of water get cleaned up in the meantime. Also, I want all of this hydrogen to get out of my base. So we'll just put a couple of exits here and there, and it should naturally just displace and get out of the way. So this is all good. Perfect. Let's go back to the next base. So here, did I finish? Yeah. So see how these doors are locked and closed? Oop. I'm actually out of liquid. So we can now mop this all out, and we're going to get rid of all of this. So we actually need this water now to be coming from down here. And down here, there's a little blob of brine right here. Can I mop this up, actually? No, too much liquid. I'm not concerned that the brine's going to get in here yet. When it happens, we'll deal with it at that point. But for now, we're just going to get all that polluted water and water to come down here and fill this place. Do we now have granite? Yes, we have plenty of granite. We're able to finish this right here. This we're going to deconstruct. And this we're going to continue down. You know what? I can also deconstruct this. And continue bringing this down. Our base is going to close off. Do I have enough igneous rock also? Yes. Our base is going to close off here. Why this bottom level? Because I want all of the carbon dioxide to flow down and get in here. And that's where we're going to have a little bit of space for some anything that we might need to add later. But mainly to also take care of the carbon dioxide. Where did you get a suit from? Unequipped suit. I don't know where they're getting their suits from. Like here, is this not disabled? Oh, this is not disabled. Come on. Well, that's why all my suits are all over the place. So now I can deliver suits. Unequipped suit. Deliver suit. Suit. Deliver suit. Oh, this is such an annoying operation. But at least I found the culprit now. But I need all of my suits to be here. And yeah, I have enough. Do I have enough for the whole row? Yes, I do. Amazing. Then let's make sure that they're properly connected. We're going to go. This is a trick that I use sometimes. I'll show you afterwards. So I want to go in one go, and then I'm going to, I think I ran out of copper. Is that, no, I didn't run out of copper. So that's not going to be a problem. It's just easier than doing all of these separately. But now, sorry, if you run out of copper, that's a good trick to use, because what you end up doing is creating enough wire that you can then disconnect later. Like once the copper is ready, they're going to get built. Going to disconnect this right here, and we can start doing the same thing, saying deliver suits and all of those. And once we have a suit everywhere, we're going to be good to go and migrate to the new base. That being said, is my water bathroom good? Bathroom, all the bathroom are good, perfect. And we're out of cooling water, or we're out of processing. Oh, we need to connect this. Okay, great. So this water's coming back here. Right now, it's not very high. Like, we're doing copper. Copper doesn't heat the water a lot. I also want to empty that whole loop over here. I don't think I need that anymore. So I'm going to just pipe it in here just to empty it, because I no longer want to use this cooling solution for the base. I'm going to empty all of this in here and cut this. And we don't need any of that polluted water anymore. Oh, this is not powered. Good thing I discovered it on time. It gives me time to connect it. And I don't like having only one basin. So what I'm going to do is this. You know what? Just do like this. Okay, I'm going to bypass so that I have 2 extra tank just to make sure that this never fills up. Like, this would be a real big problem if it got completely filled. Still not done with this. This is taking forever. These are going to be the last 2 steel plates right here. We're almost done. Then I'm going to need to connect the doors. You know what? I can do this one at least. I can do both. What I'm going to do is 9 this and 7 this and 5 this. Okay, this is all going great. Now, this I'm going to use to bring right over here, and I need some water in those pipes for coolant. And you know what? At this point, we can start connecting the pipes. So if I go to the pipe, I do this, and cancel. Oop, I'm also going to need some pipes right here before I close this off. And we're going to put a bridge right like this. And do I have enough granite to finish connecting everything? Oh, this is not... Nope, just 1 second. So this is going to go this. This is all connected now. Yeah, I still have enough granite. I have so much granite now, it's no longer a problem. Connect. Perfect. And let's do the water liquid bridge. These we're going to make out of igneous rock. This direction. All good. And right here we need to decide. So I think what we're going to have to do is bring the cooling loop in here. Like this. We might need to bring the cooling loop around here later, but for now we don't need to. I also want to empty that hydrogen pipe. Let's just deconstruct these 2 right here, and we'll move them, we'll turn them around so that we can bring back all the hydrogen in here. Like, we're not going to need any more hydrogen in that corner. We're using water, but we're making water faster than we're using it. That's kind of... let's just check on all of this right here. Great. Is my pipe... Yeah, so now what I need to do is reverse polarity. So say bring it over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect right here so that these 3 burn what's in this pipe first. Okay, that's all great. Why is the suit not being picked up? Pursuit. Is this one not disabled? Oh, disable building. 9. Liver suit. So I have some dupes running. Nope, not deconstruct. Liver suit. So I have some idiotic dupes. I said cancel. And reconstruct. So let me just check all of this right here. So this I can move 1 higher. This I can also move 1 higher. And what's my gas situation? Oh. Let's just disconnect this right here and this right here. Right here. And this is the line that's going to be bringing the gas right over here. Down to that corner. Get some gas bridge. And then we're going to... I'm going to have to disconnect all of those. Just give me a second. Connect like this, and like this, and like this. And then we're going to deconstruct this gas pipe. And we're going to deconstruct all of these gas pipe, these, everything that's not meant to be there, like so. And then we're just going to go snippy snip between each. Oh no, these are all made out of sandstone. Darn it. Igneous rock that I want, yeah. Let me redo this quickly. And gas bridge out of igneous rock. Right here. Great. So now all of those should get filled pretty soon. And we're just going to 9 this. I just want to get this out of the way ASAP. And this is going to come down here. Let me just check the status. Oh, this is full. This is full. Darn it. No, we're not going to deconstruct it. We're going to cut it. No, not the power cable. This. So now we're going to have a little bit of water spillage, unfortunately. We're going to close this off. And we're going to want to build the next one here, which means I need to close this. Construct that. We're going to need to close this place. Accelerate this. This is great, though. Okay. Let's get all of this done quickly, please. Close these off, please. I can't start dumping water here until everything's clear over here. Like, sorry, until this is closed. Thank you. Perfect. And this is fully connected. This is fully connected. Come on, game. Can't make it more than 9. Well, it's not true. I could make it an emergency, but then it would be bad. Okay, so this is going well at least. This is all being built. We should start making the... we don't have any glass. Any glass. So let's transfer the glass over. Connect this. Let's connect this right here and go. Great. So this is all connected, and let's just go back to the other place. The other base, and where's my... okay, so no, Max sent all of the glass over here. Great. This is super good. And what are my suit situation? What is my oxygen situation? So all of these suits are being filled really well. Why? Nope, I don't want this. I don't want these connected. Great. That's kind of bizarre. I don't need 2 lines to feed into 1. This is going to feed over here. So my main loop here and the secondary loop here. Oh, this is looking so good. Okay, so now I'm going to need, I have 0 suits left. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suit. And I want to send 6 on the other. Oh, what do we have? Mirth leaf seeds. Okay, so here I'm going to want 6 more of these. And I'm going to want to send 6 to the next planet. But I do have 4 here. 2 more like this. And let's make 10. I prefer having a little bit too much than not enough. Is all of my glass here? Yeah, 4,400. That's all of the glass. So I can now undo this. And it's going to start transferring the glass to the other planet. But I technically should be able now to build these solar panel. Okay, and I'm going to say accelerate those. So now I can turn... oh, sorry, no. Turn these on. So I kind of need to accelerate the creation of the cable, which I'm going to have to do like this so that this can open. Because now it's locked because it's not receiving a signal. Let's also make this a priority. I'm making everything a priority now. Oof. This is not the prettiest thing I've ever done. Okay, let's also deconstruct this liquid pipe. And this liquid pipe, we don't need that part. Oh, the reason there's always some weird water here, it's because I believe there's ice over here. So deconstruct this. And really, this ladder should be made out of plastic. Like this. And we're going to close doors right here. Oh, and close this right here also. Don't forget that. Okay, let's go back home. The mini apartment complex is going really well here. Hopefully it's going to get started soon. Right here where this is completely filled. This is completely... Yeah, we can do this. And close these off. And once this is closed off, we're going to be able to make a water vent right here. Just to make sure that there's nothing that goes in, we'll do like this first. So close this off, please. And let's bring that back to normal priority. Nope, normal priority, I said. Okay, cooling loop. Let's look at this. So we started filling this cooling loop, and I want it to be on only at 90 degree. Okay, and I'm going to need to prioritize these now. And let's just, once these are built, it's going to continue filling the loop. So one thing that we have to be careful here, just so that we understand each other. This must not be on. If it's on, it's going to put water in the thermal aquatuner. Okay? Right now, thermal... You give me the thermal aquatuner. I want it to have 0 water in it because I want the loop to be filled without getting any water, like without going in the aquatuner. So that we have 2 little blob of space so that this will always circulate. Okay, so now we can deconstruct this liquid bridge and never add liquid to this loop ever again. Okay, so this loop is ready. We're going to deconstruct these 2 right here. And right here, we can now start the water for this. And we can, of course, deconstruct this water pipe that we're not going to need anymore. Connect this. And, of course, we need a bridge right here. So, and we're still waiting for a little bit of construction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the cable here. Here's why. Now, this loop's going to start filling, okay? And I want it to be completely full of liquid up to here before I let it connect, because then it's going to start looping around. This one will not have a single blob of space anywhere. But let's just make sure that everything here is good. This is all connected, all connected. There's just one little missing part here and one here. So let's just get those completed, please. And we have all our suits. Oh, nice. I did not notice that. But what we're going to do is I want to make sure that all of the suits are all fully full, like completely entirely full of oxygen before we turn on the new base. Which means we're now going to need to get rid of a couple of things. We're going to need to close. You know what? Let's close this off. I just need to make sure that I cannot go through here. So I'm also going to put a sandstone right here. Like I don't want a dupe to be able to go down this way. So they're going to close this off and close this off. This is filling with water. This is all looking good. You know what? These I'm never going to power. So I'm going to suppress the notification. Because they don't need, like, what the power would do is would make them open and close faster. And we're going to start our cooling system. So here, I'm going to say if it's below -5. So below -5, no, we're going to say below -4. So if it's above -4, it's going to cool the water. And you see the water is at 27, coming out at 13, because it's -14 each time. Okay, so if it goes to -4, -14, it makes it -18. And I think that if I remember correctly, the polluted water, it freezes at -20. So we're giving us a little bit of leeway. And as you can see, this loop is filling, but you see how there's a missing blob in between? It's because we're using the water for 2 things. So when it comes here, it's going to stop and it's going to backfill everything. Once it's completely backfilled and this pipe is completely backfilled, we'll connect it and we'll finish filling it. So now, if we're looking at the temperatures, these metal tiles are cooling down really quickly because the water here, it comes at 1 degree. And when it comes out on the other side, it's at 9 degree because it's grabbing all of the heat from here and we're re-chilling the water. I'm just going to add another. This is not connected, so it's really not efficient for now, but like it's going to be okay for the time being. We just need these to finish, and all of these are almost full, which means we're pretty soon going to be able to move on to our new toilet. Our new base, our complete new base. Sorry. Turn this around like this, so we also need to prioritize this and also need to prioritize this. Let's just check the water condition. So these are all working. They're all good. There's still some space to back up the water in. Oh, look at this. My loop is backfilling. So now all of the dots are connecting. And it's going to do this all the way around. And now it's at 25 degree, which is a bit too hot. But we're going to handle that also. Okay, so these doors, this one I'm going to say above. I don't want these connecting. I don't need to cool this yet. What I need is to cool this side. And this is going to be, if it's below 20, 19? Okay, so if the water here goes below 19, the doors are going to open. And it's going to stop sharing the heat. So let me explain quickly. Steel is one of the best thermal conductivity material. See, has a material conductivity of 54. And it has a very low specific heat capacity, which means it doesn't keep heat. It gives it to other sides. Same with these doors. When these doors are closed, they are communicating through this metal tile and cooling this metal tile. Okay, so 7 degree, 9 degree, 10 degree. Like there's a migration of temperature difference between each of those tiles. Those two mechanized air door, when they open, they create a vacuum. So when there's a vacuum, there is no transfer of heat whatsoever. See, 5 degree here, 24 degree there. They are not sharing heat at all. So this is super cold and it's cooling this water. It's going to take a little bit of time to cool all of that massive water because it's literally tons of water. And where's my loop at? My loop's almost full. This is going super well. And let's go see. We need more water, so we're also going to connect this right here and this right here. Great. All of this is getting some coolant so that we have more copper, so that we have more suits. Can I make 2 more suits? Let's make 2 more suits. And right here, we're going to set to 6. So this is a weird one, okay? Let me explain to you. Each Atmos suits weigh 200 kilogram, okay? But for whatever reason, the game understand that if you say, I want 6 kilogram, an Atmos suit, like it weighs more than 6 kilogram. So for some items like this, it doesn't use the weight, it uses the quantity. So right here, even though I said I want 6 kilogram, I now have 4 suits at 200 kilogram each, and it's going to put 2 more once we get them. New blueprint, iron, we take it. Basically, we're making more copper, then we're going to make more Atmos suit. And one of the things that we're definitely, well, I say definitely, that we're probably going to do is we're probably going to put this down here, because if these suits get damaged, once they're used up, you don't want to have to wait for them to be brought here and brought back. Although it might not be a problem. We'll look into that later. Where's my cooling loop at? Okay, so now let's connect this part. And it's going to be grabbing all of that water. And now it's stable. It's never going to input more water. And as you can see, this is completely full everywhere. So now we can deconstruct this liquid bridge. And now we have this cooling loop, super cold. That's making this place super, super cold. And the water going in here is just transferring the energy. So this is slowly going to cool the whole base. and it's going to regulate the temperature to bring everything down here to about 20 degrees. We might need to do a little bit of cooling down here. We'll see that later, I guess. Right now it's not. Or I might just close it off and let this place heat up and not care about it. I haven't decided yet. We'll see later. Okay, so this is all working very well. Again, until all of those suits are done, we're not going to migrate to the new base yet. The problem with migrating to the new base, though, is that we're going to lose the nature reserve 6 plus 6 morale bonus. Let's just kill all of those. Perfect. Let's come back over here. Let's go to the other side, see how it's going on right here. So right here, we've got some more. Can I put an extra one? Okay, I can put an extra one, but I need... Oh, I still have enough steel. How much steel do I have left here? 300 kilogram. That doesn't seem to make sense. Let's just... And let's accelerate this right here. Like, I need these to be able to close before we get our first meteor shower. Let's just P7 this. And 5 this. Let's go and look outside at the star map. Right now, we're not seeing any meteor shower because we don't have a telescope. If it was here, we would see it. I don't think we would see them in the dark tile, though. Okay, so this is now producing enough power to keep the whole base powered. Oh, is it keeping the base power? It doesn't seem to. Is there a misconnection? Let's just look at my power cable. Yeah, it's not connected here. Hey, my batteries are charging now. So this is going to process water until the 2 are full, and then we're going to stop it there. Okay, one of the things, we have a lot of polluted mud. So there's something I want to get started on. If I go right here, I want to start processing the polluted mud. So this is in utilities. No, it should be in refinement. Yes. So right here, I'm just going to build like a row of these to process the polluted mud. And then I'm going to dig this up so that the polluted mud drops here. Okay. And this is all good. So the other thing that we're going to do, is that we're going to start bringing all this material to the next place. So if I go like this, I go like this, which means this next one needs to be on here. This, and then this can go right here, which will bring this over here. And we'll open this door. And then we'll put one right here. So we'll be able to start transferring, material to my main planet. Basically, I'm going to be transferring the hundreds of tons of sedimentary rock that we have in here. Let me just add a power wire. This. And deconstruct this. And now I'm pretty comfortable that we're going to be getting enough power. And once there's a meteor shower, we're going to close all of these and protect our solar panel. Still nothing here. And I completely forgot we have an achievement. So let's go see what's the other achievement that we got. That would be the second one today. Pulling back the veil. Perfect. So that's 80% of the main biome. So basically when we came and dug here, that's probably what completed it. And here, there's so much goodies. I just want to dig all of this stuff. Oh, come on. Stop pressing the wrong button, please. Thank you. Right here, we need to do this. And we're basically just going to dig this whole place up. Let's just find our 4th level everywhere. So one here, here. Nope. Here. Here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. Let's already start putting the ladder system down here. See how we're revealing the map as we're digging? That's what it was doing. That's why we got the 80% of revealing the map. And do a little sandstone right here, right here. I like to try and get like a solid, clean edge. That's usually what I try to do if possible. Okay, this is looking really good. And all of my suits. Okay, so big operation time. Now, I need to turn this on. I'm going to say enable building. And, oh, no, not yet. Sorry. Enable building, disable building. So sorry, there's still 2 that are not filled. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sending my dupe to their nice bedroom. So we're going to deconstruct all of this. And we're also going to get rid of these bathroom. Oh, these are almost completed. Like basically we've done with the processing of the water. I'm just going to clip this right here. And then I'm going to deconstruct all of this right here. And all of this. So basically only the hand cleaning station are going to still be live. All of these beds are gone. So now dupes, as they need to go to bed, will go to bed in luxury barrack. And we're now starting to inhabit our new apartment complex. Okay, the only problem that we have, I need to deconstruct this ASAP. The only problem that we have right now is that they can exit this way with a suit. And is this door? We also have to close this door. Okay, so now they can't go this way and they can't go out that way. So they all need to go through these 2 entrances. Okay. So the moment these 2 suits are full, we're going to turn on the suit, which means they are going to be in suit all the time when they're outside the base, which means we're now going to be always in suit, always nice and safe from heat, from cold, from whatever's going on. Let me just also stop pausing. I don't want to pause. I want the game to continue playing. Let's just do, this is all some good Igneous Rock also. So let's just do this. Like this. Great. And if we come back down here, so now they're eating in the base. They're doing all of their nice little things in the base. Oh. Let me just, like, I need to keep an eye on this. Make sure that, oh! Stop, stop, stop. And we're going to close this one right here. Great. What's the temperature in here? Still too high, but it's slowly cooling. Oh, see, it's 18 degree here, 19 and 20. So it's going to stabilize. Will you push the water down or up? Please push it down. Oh, great. Perfect. So now deconstruct. All of this. Okay, and look at this loop. We now have a beautiful base cooling setup where everything's just cooling great. And this is passively cooling. This is not ideal here. We might replace it with metal pipes at some point. And the reason it's 25 degree right here is that it comes out at 21 degree, but you can see 22, 22.3, 22.5. It's grabbing heat from all over the place. 23, 23.7, 23.9, 24, 24.3, 24.4, 24.7, 25. So it really needs to still cool these part. But as you can see, this is getting like a nice little green moderate and everything around is starting to work well. We might need a bit more cooling. Like we might need to take this, sorry. We might need to do this. Grab this and just like make a little something like that. Not for now. We'll see how the temperature goes. But that, because since this is insulated tile, it does not transfer the cooling through it. And they're all 9. Enable building. These are going to get enabled. And now not a single dupe will go out of here without a suit. Okay? Great. So now we need to set something else. Right here, we need to set clearance vacancy. Suited applicant may only pass if there's an available dock to store their suit. Right now, it's at always permitted. No, we need vacancy only, and we need this one on vacancy only. So what's going to happen is that if the dupe comes through here, and there's no place to put his suit here, he's going to go down this pole and put the suit here. But there's the right amount of suit on both sides, which means that right now they're just going to put a suit and go out and go to do the next step. While we're here, let's just continue digging all this stuff, and right here close this off. And I heard the printing press. Let's get some iron. And right here we're done with that. So no, there's still some copper to be done, but we're out of water. So let me check my water situation. Yeah, all of the water that I could get from all of these places is all off right now. Let me just check. Yeah, everything's out of water. Everything's clean right here. I need to demolish this to be able to mop this up. And there's this water here. What are we doing with this water here? So this is all polluted water. Okay, we need the polluted water for the farms right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a pipe up this way. Like this. And let's go around this. And basically here we're going to start getting some water. So I need to make sure that only the polluted water goes this way. So right here, we're going to put a filter, a liquid filter, just to make sure that we don't screw this up. And that's going to be great. So we're going to need to cut this here. And we're going to need to bring power to it. But let's just do that ASAP. And I think I'm going to start deconstructing some of the things that we don't need, like this here. We're going to deconstruct this line. What other... this we still need because this is our polluted system. And hopefully my dupes are going to wash their hand here at some point. Or you know what? I think I'm just going to deconstruct these. Do they have... Yeah, they have water. So what I'm going to do is... Can I bring this water to another place? Yeah, so we're going to go connect this. And we're going to not want to bring it this way. So we're going to also disconnect right here. Deconstruct. Stop pausing. I need to get into the habit of not pausing the game always. So this is where I'm going to bring the water to. This, and like this. And then we're going to go deconstruct, construct, construct. They do contain water though. Yeah, so they have water. I need to be careful with that water because it's germy water. Deconstruct, construct, construct. What are you doing with the water? Where's the water being brought to? Let me just make sure. Did I pollute this here? Nope. I don't know what they did with the water. Maybe they decided to use it for food somewhere? That would be weird, but they might have. Oh, and we finally tamed the puffed. So, you know what? Let's just kill some of these. We're going to keep the pufflet prince because he makes this oxalite. But these others, I'm not going to keep because we've got everything. Let's just go check. I should have checked before killing them. But if I go up here to the critter whisperer, yeah, we got a puffed. So we need a slickster, a shovel, a gasimu, a poke shell, and a pip. So poke shell we're going to find on another planet. Pip we can find on another planet. Or maybe we're going to get lucky with the printing press. Slickster we already have on the secondary planet. Shovel, I don't know. Like, we're going to find them on a planet somewhere at some point for sure. So, what's the next thing that I want to do here? Just need to make sure, like, this is annoying me. The fact that this is not cooling. I'm going to have to find a solution for that pretty soon. I'm basically gonna have to use like pure cooling with a like a water line or something like that. This is really, I would have thought that this would cool enough, but I don't know why it's not working. Like, what is the temperature around here? It's just a bit too high. Where here, this is working great. Don't know why this one's not working well enough. And by the way, we're going to be able to tap that now that we have enough power. Let me check all of this. This is all good, all good. I just want to make a last round, and I think we're going to end the episode here. Also, the fact that this is not connected is not helping. But now, everyone's in the base. In the base, they don't need suits, so they're all good. But every time they go outside, they wear a suit. So now, technically, we can disable this building. And the reason we need to disable this building is that my dupes are already in suits, so they don't need to wear a new suit when they go through here. Oh, and by the way, let's transfer the suit on the other side. I think that's the last thing I'm going to do. So let's do this and transfer the suit to the other side. Perfect. Let's go to Yukara. So right here, we're now going to construct this. And deconstruct this. Build this. And now we're going to make our suit bay right here. So station, we're going to go Atmos suit checkpoint right here. And then we're going to go Atmos suit dock. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need to connect those to power. And we're going to need to bring oxygen to them. Oh god, this was hard. Like this. Now that's done. And no, ventilation. We need to turn this off right now. Disable building, because else we won't be able to get out of the base. We're being locked in. But we're going to concentrate on building this. And then we'll be able to close this off. So look at the plan. This is going to be a great plan. Let me show you my masterpiece. This is what I call my mini base. I like this planet, always the same setup. This is my mini base setup, okay? 2 toilet, 2 sinks, auto-sufficient here, 4 tables to be able to eat, 4 bed. Like I probably can now do this, although these are not a rush. We'll build it when we need them. And these 4 bay right here. Okay, so these 4 bays, I want to just please do this faster. And then we're going to put a door right here. And we're going to put some doors right here also. Then we're going to take a water cooler that we're going to put right here. And a party phone line right here. And once this is all built, I'll be able to show you what this ends up becoming. Let's open the door so that this thing becomes unstuck. And hopefully I want them to be out of my base. Once they're out of my base, I'm going to open this door. And by the way, nitrogen is all escaping. Now the problem are these plug slug that I'm going to have to take out. Come on. And lastly, last but not least, we're going to need some dirt. And we're going to put 1 blob here, 1 blob here, 2 blobs right there. And to cap this all off, going to need a nature reserve sign, a park sign right here. And if I look at all of this right now, let's give me a second. So right here, we have a great hall. We have a washroom. This is going to be a nature reserve once we have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants. And this right here is missing a decor item. Oh, 1 second. Going to take care of that right now. And this is going to become a recreation room. We're going to have all of the rooms in one place. Voila. We're going to have rec room, luxury barrack, great hall, and nature reserve here once we got a pip. So now, right now, the only thing that we're really missing is the pip. Okay, I've got some polluted water laying around, and I don't want to dump it in here because I know that it's pea water. So I'm going to just come over here and we're going to put a dump station right here. A bottle emptier like this. And make sure that this is all emptied. Deliver suit 9. Deliver suit 9. And once those suits are full of oxygen, we're just going to, these dupes are always going to be in suits. The reason this is important is that, and I'm going to fill this with water. Sorry, I'm going to need to do this and fill this water. And the reason I'm going to need to do that is, oh, did I still have this. Oh, this is great. I'm going to need to do that. And then we're going to cut the line right here and do this. Sorry. So the reason I'm going to do that is the outside oxygen, like the outside base is going to become a mess oxygen wide. You know what? I'm also just going to kill these. I don't want them in my base. They're completely useless. We'll put this on auto. This is the only door that they'll need to open. Oh, and by the way, I forgot something. I'm coming to this mecha build guy. I put swamp shard hearts, but basically I'm going to put everything except the berry sludge. Okay? So I want to get rid of all of the meat. Like this guy's going to eat the meat. It's not going to be delicious, but he's going to eat everything else. And once he's done eating, we'll give him the we'll give him access to the berry sludge. Oh, this is looking so great. I just want to finish this. And then I'm going to tag a small time lapse. And basically in my small time lapse, I'm going to, well, let me just show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a sedimentary rock ladder. Does it work here? I'm concerned. So let's just do it here. Like this. Because now they're going to be in suits, so it doesn't matter if they're in carbon dioxide or something like that. They're just going to, I'm going to start ripping, and basically, I just want to make a hole to bring all of this ethanol down. Like, ethanol pool all around here. I want these all to drip down to the bottom here. These two I'm going to have to pump to this side. And we're going to go and start breaking into this biome. Like the fossil is going to give us lime, and we're going to start to get oil and petroleum. So I'm going to start tearing this whole map because the oxygen, I'm not going to care about the oxygen anymore. Some people, like I haven't done this, but some people, they even open it up to the air and just let everything vacuum out. The only place where you really need oxygen is in here. The water is going to block it out right here. And this I'm going to need to remove. And one thing I could do... Oh. I've never thought about this before. Oh no. The 2 dirt is making it complicated. This could be a carbon dioxide pit. This could also be a carbon dioxide pit. And this I'm going to close. You know what? Let's try it out. So if I deconstruct building... these like that. Let's just deconstruct those and let's disconnect the water now. We've got enough water. There's something called a mini pump. Gas mini pump like this. And gas mini pump. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I don't know if this is going to work. And, oh, yes, I think it's going to work. Okay, so let's connect this, and let's do that to connect it. Oh, this is going to be ingenious, I believe. So let's try something. So we're going to grab a sensor, automation. We're going to need an Atmos sensor. No, not an Atmos sensor. Which one is the one that gives me the type of atmosphere? The Atmos sensor is just the, if there's enough pressure. Cycle sensor, gas element sensor. Right here. Okay. Come on. I'm going to dig this up for now. I'm going to put it back after. So I need to build this ASAP. Oh, shit. This is exactly why I built this. Now they're all broken. At least my dupes are going to be able to repair them, but this sucks. Oh, this hurts so much. All of them broken by stupidity. We're going to put that online, and now at least we're stopping the carnage, but oh my god, this was bad. Okay, so all of this we're going to need to fix, and also I think this regolith is super hot. Yeah. But we don't want to leave hot things on this right here. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to need another drop-off like this over here. And we're going to have to be careful this one to remove the regolith because we don't want the super, super warm regolith to be brought inside. Regolith, where are you? This right here. So copy setting, this, and this. Right now we're out of power because all of our panel are broken. What are my guys doing? Where are you guys? No. I don't want you to do this. I want you to prioritize fixing this. Thank you. No, not build this. You stupid Bambies. I need you to repair this right now. This is what's preventing us from living. Okay, so these two are fixed. I need this to be repaired also. What are they doing? Oh, they're getting glass. Okay, okay. Let's stop complaining. They're doing something that makes sense. Would be better if they were in suits, but... Great. Come on. What are you guys doing? Oh, picking up glass again. I think they're not picking enough glass. Oh, and by the way, the reason I'm doing this is that I want this one to be set to... So this is going to be priority 1. This is going to be priority 1. This is going to be priority 2. And I'm going to start sending all of my sedimentary rock on the... Your priority 1. Hey, you stupid bastard. Oh, there's no sedimentary rock here, so that's why. But you know what? We're going to disconnect this, and we're going to reconnect this. Perfect. Is this fixed? Yes. So P5. Okay, this is getting damaged because it's overheating. So we really need to, come on, dig that regolith. And right here, we're going to say sweep only. We're going to go to 9, and we're going to go to regolith. Filtration, regolith, perfect. Right here, we're going to priority 9, sweep all of this ASAP. All. Come on. I repaired them. I did it in the wrong order, okay? And we're going to open this side door. So the reason we have this side door is that we're going to put a, right here, we're going to have a telescope later. It's not urgent. So this is, and now, see the ladder? They can go up. So I can come over here and say, dig this up. So now, go and do your job, please. Stop doing this. I don't want you to do this right now. All of this can wait. It needs to be done later. This is going to come down here. And this is also going to come down here. Can I just dig this piece of dirt, please? Okay. Now I'm doing too many things at the same time. So basically, see, now they're picking up the regolith and they're putting it down here where it doesn't matter. We're just going to take all of this out and then we're going to repair this so that it's no longer broken. I'm fed up with how slow this is going. And this is going to be really bad for their morale, but at this point, I don't really care. Just do your job. I'm stupid. I'm going to put this on 9. This is not urgent. I need these to be cleaned. Where are you taking this, Duma? Perfect. Thank you. Whew. Okay. Perfect. So now that this panel is cleared, I think this panel can get repaired and it won't be. So what we're going to do is instead of repairing it, we're going to deconstruct it. Okay. Come on. Deconstruct. Hurry. We're going to deconstruct and reconstruct it because it's already at 270 degree. And when you rebuild something, you stupid bastard. These guys are really hurting my brain right now. Okay, so he's going to reconstruct it and it's going to reset the temperature if he doesn't die from lack of oxygen first. That was tight. And see, it's at 45 degree now. So it is much better to deconstruct. Like right here, this is still warming up. Oh, no, it's not. Why is this not transferring heat and the other one was? I don't understand. We're just going to wait for all of this to get removed. And there's nothing like stopping an episode on an emergency. And then we can do the same here. Because I'm not reopening these panel until... You know what? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lower the priority on this. And we're going to take 5 minutes to complete downstairs. Like, we need to activate the suits, okay? So, let's just go E9 on this, and let's just go. Quick. Get things done. And then... 5. We're going to take care of this later. Okay, so I want to activate this, and I also want to do this one right here that they should be able to reach now. Let's just do this. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to sweep this out of this hole. And we're going to need some automation. So automation. I'm going to go automation wire like this. And another mini pump right here. Okay. And this is going to be a gas pipe element sensor. And I'm going to set this one to... No, the gas element sensor. I'm going to set this one to carbon dioxide. And just grab all of this. You know what? I'm also going to be ejecting the water here. Sweep only for now because I've got this one swept. I just want to finish this quickly. Oh, of course, you're going to take a lunch break. Okay, so this one's finished. So we can build these 2 tiles right there so that these suit can be reactivated. Come on. And carbon dioxide is going to flow down the base. I'm going to put another one right here. I like the fact that it's above. We're probably going to do 2 more like this. It's going to look different, but at least it's going to go where we need it to go. Perfect. So all of these suits are back to being reactivated. We're going to do the same on this side. Just need to wait for all of this to be finished. Come on. We're almost done, guys. Like, this is, again, too long of an episode, but this is this game. This game just takes a lot of time. We're also going to say polluted water here. And go, come on. And close this one right off. You probably can also close this one. Do I not have plastic? Yeah, I do have plastic. Finally, built this. Great. Perfect. So we can close this too. E9 all of this, and we're going to put the... Let's reconstruct this. You can have, you know what? Just because it's going to be annoying, I'm just going to build it here now. I don't want to have to see the warning that it's, like, no, I don't want to have a broken piece of dirt. Then I can come back right here and put back my dirt spot right here. I don't know if this is a good idea. We'll see. Maybe this is never going to work. Worst case scenario, I'll just reverse the signal once in a while. But these should get filled with carbon dioxide. See, all the carbon dioxide is going down here. Once in a while, what I'm hoping is that the carbon dioxide is going to go high enough that it's going to displace this right here and then going to start the pump. And so it's going to start pumping on each side. It would have been better if I had a way of detecting on each side, but right now that's not meant to be, it seems. All great. These are filling, so now we're going to enable this building. Or not. Please enable this building. Please enable this building. Great. And now they're putting suits. No, you're going to come back right here. And you're going to put a suit on. And now they're always going to be in a suit, so they're not going to get the wet debuff. And they're going to be able to go wherever they want in the suit. And this is why this is important, because now I can do this. And they can stay out here longer without, like, suffocating. I'm going to put a pole right here, just so that they can get down faster. So see, he's just going to be going back and forth. And once this is all cleaned up, we're going to be able to open these bunker door, and we're going to be able to start getting power again. By the way, quickly, one of the other thing, we got another achievement, and I know which one it is. It's going to be immovable object, block a meteor from hitting your base using a bunker door. That's why you have those. There's a way of automating this, but for the time being, I'm just going to try and be careful. Like every morning, I'm going to check if there's a meteor coming close. We're going to come right here and build a telescope here. Like so. Which is going to let us see far enough ahead that we can close it. There's a way of automating it, but I'm not at that point yet. So I'm going to have to wait until I got a better solution. Right now, there's a power problem because I'm not generating any power, so they can't go back into the base, and he can't leave because there's no power. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just find a way of giving it a bit of power with a manual generator. How did he grab a suit? There's no power. Okay, guys, I really need you to prioritize all of this, please, because this is what's blocking me from reopening the doors and having power to the base. Now that there's two of them, this should go faster. It's just so much regolith. And all of this regolith is super hot. We're going to have to cool it down, but we'll do that like once we have a coolant setup done on this base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here the moment I can reopen those doors. And I'm going to put another little bit of a time lapse on this episode, even though it's super long, just so that we can start clearing up the base, like, and just digging around. If I come on this base, the next project over here, fertilizer. The next project over here is going to be like really digging out, like finishing the dig out of this whole base and processing this hot water. We're going to need a cooling solution and cooling here because we're running out of these beauty and I don't want these Drecos all to die. I need some Drecos alive here. That's really what I'm going to concentrate on. We're also going to start like cleaning, like removing everything that we don't need. We're not creating any more polluted oxygen, so we can get rid of all of these. I'm just going to start cleaning the whole mess, all of these, everything around, like what's in here. See, I'm also going to empty those, and this is going to be the hard one to get rid of. I'm looking at all this. This is all looking good. Let's go to the other planet. Almost done. And can I open this now? I think I can open it. I think that the piles are not transferring heat. It's only the see, like this is at 339 degree, but it's not transferring heat to those because there's no element, there's no air to pass the heat around. I think it's something that they changed, and I'm happy they changed because it was making controlling solar panel very hard. And we're back to normal. Just make sure that all of this is taken out. And we have our mini apartment complex in this base, fully functional, just missing the nature reserve. Oh, no, sorry, just missing the nature reserve. Okay. And in this planet, same thing. We've got the apartment complex all completed, just missing the nature reserve. So we have 2 rec room, great all. We have a kitchen. We've got a washroom, 2 washroom, all of these luxury barrack. Right now, you can see my dupes are doing nothing. Oh, and I think the temperature is finally regulated. Almost. See how it's a beautiful, like, nice green everywhere? And it's because of this water. Like, it's staying at a steady temperature. And see, it's not even needing to transfer heat to it. So what we could do is we could start transferring heat to that one to cool this water. So you know what? I'm just going to go and issue some deconstruct command here because that's inside the base. And I'm basically going to destroy, like just clean this whole place up. And we're going to just start operating a lot. I'll tag a 20-minute time lapse that you can skip if you guys don't want to watch it. I sure hope you're liking this series. And this should be the last episode you get before I'm back. So this should be the last oxygen not included. Then I'll be back and I'll be able to read your comments and see what you guys think of this series. Might be one of the first time that I stop a series. Like if no one likes it and everyone's like, don't like it, I might dump it. I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet. Guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.